You are on the right path, my gorgeous Cancerini. Most certainly you are on the right path. There is a huge, brilliant reward which you're about to have. And that particular reward that you're about to have this January is going to not only highlight the way for you, but it's going to open your eyes. In particular, I need you to remember the 14th of January 2021. The 14th of January, it's going to be the day, okay, where the beginning of a rather significant process is about to start, and it's all going to be connected to the actual particular news or information which is going to let you know exactly which way to go, exactly what to do. But let me just say this, because I need you to understand that the 14th of January onwards, it is going to be all about you using your logic and organization to increase your success. So it's about you using logic and organization in order to increase your success. It's all about the structure, it's all about the discipline, but it's all about staying true to yourself, because this is going to bring you the moment when you're going to make an absolutely major planning for the long term. In fact, the actual planning that you're going to have, my gorgeous Cancerini, in between the 14th of January and until the end of the month, is most certainly going to change your life. And this is why I need you to make the most of this situation, because it's all gonna boil down towards the one particular opportunity by the end of January 2021. This is going to help you to understand so much that you couldn't understand before, but it's going to bring you the actual confirmation. And once you understand this confirmation, it is just going to basically highlight the opportunity even further. So basically what's going to happen at around the end of January, it's going to have a very strong connection with the 14th of January. I want you to understand that there is the decision that you're going to make, and that particular decision is going to change your life. There will be things like, oh my God, maybe I'm not too sure, there are going to be certain elements of the unknown certain elements of the unknown around that is maybe just going to cloud the path just a little bit. And when that happens, you're unable to completely connect to your future. You just need to understand to follow your subconscious mind. You just need to understand to follow your intuition, because the opportunity at the end of January is literally going to change your life. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and it's for January 2021. So it's for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and it's for January 2021. I really like this. You have been so beautiful. You have been anything but selfish. And I'm not saying that you're selfish, but I'm just saying that there is going to be the massive karmic reward that you're also going to have this January. Your own good is about to get back to you. And I'm so happy and I'm so glad when I see this happening to gorgeous people who actually deserve this. Which means that somebody needed your help so badly over the last 24 months. And you were wonderful. You were beautiful. And you stepped in and you helped this person so much, maybe you're not even aware of it, the actual scale, how powerful and how significant this is in that other person's life. So the bottom line is that there is going to be beautiful karmic reward that you are going to have. On another hand, your number this month, it's number 899. Number 899, it's a mind-blowing number, because things are going to change in the way you least expect, when you least expect, and the way you least expect, and this is when things are going to become really, really remarkable, because of the idea that you're going to have. It's going to be super important when it comes to your personal vibrancy. But the bottom line is, this month, it's going to bring you an important moment when it comes to your personal advance. And I really like this, because on one hand, it's going to give you a chance to relax and have a little break, enjoy your own reward, which you're going to have. But then on another hand, it's just all about you expanding yourself, and all about you getting this important information which is going to change everything. And there were so many uncertainties around, there were so many uncertainties lately that affected your way of thinking. So now this is just beautifully going to highlight the path for you, because most certainly the new portal, it's about to open, my gorgeous Cancerini. And once you step through, once you go forward, forward, you will never look back. And I really like it because it's about the like expansion. Like for example, if you're like working, you know, you can expect to be noticed, you know, you will be noticed this month like there is no tomorrow. So I am talking about the personal advancement. I am talking about the ability to have the actual promotion. I am talking about those people who are looking for work. You're gonna find the work, but the beautiful element of surprise, the beautiful magic of surprise, it's also going to bring that work when you least expected. And this is why things are gonna really unfold in a really magical and mysterious way this January. But the bottom line is that you are gonna have a very important and powerful experience, and the experience that you are going to have this January is just going to kind of stay at the back of your mind. That particular experience that you're gonna have, it's gonna come from you seeing something. You will see something, and that in itself is gonna be like crazy experience, but then things are gonna start making sense. You will see something, you're gonna get the idea, and that idea is gonna change everything, because as the time goes by, this is gonna become more powerful, more significant, and it's gonna become more vivid within yourself, within your power. It's to do with the vision, it's to do with the process, it's to do with the progress that you are going to start, you know, when you least expect it. And most certainly you're gonna plant the spiritual seed this month, my gorgeous Cancerini. And the particular spiritual seed that you're going to plant, it means that you're gonna start something that is literally gonna take a little longer time in order to get to this particular moment. And the particular moment that you're going to have with this seed that you're going to plant, with the new beginning, you will see progress in June 2021. June 2021 is going to be remarkable, it's going to be very significant, and it's going to take exactly this amount of months in order for you to actually understand of the scale, the way this is going to help you to reflect your life, the way this is going to help you to change things, the way this is going to change your mind about other things, because something will go also, you know. This is going to require from you to go further on your own personal knowledge when it comes to your own advancement. And it's also all going to be quite significant when it comes to the certain apprenticeship advancement, as I already said. But also at the same time, you're going to have a very strong desire. And I have seen this before, it's important. You're going to have a very strong desire to learn something new. Please pay attention, because this number in numerology is also trying to let you know to pay attention to the actual desires that you want to learn, because something is keep on coming backwards and forwards. Something is keep on coming backwards and forwards. Something that you want to learn, but you keep on putting it aside. No, baby, no. It is the time. So pay attention to what is on your mind. Like, it could be just something really tiny, something really little, you know, but then again, it's going to grow into something absolutely enormous later on. Remember, June 2021, it's going to be remarkable, it's going to be huge, and it's going to be really important when it comes to that particular thing. So this is the way you reflect on things and you get the most of it, so you grow with this energy and vibration at the same time. But the actual secret in order to see yourself through this is just to step in by being as open-minded as by following those little signals that you are going to have throughout this month, because it's going to be really important. But one particular thing you need to pay attention to it. Why does it keep on coming back into your mind? Why you keep on leaving it aside? Now it's time to go for it, my babies. Now it's most certainly time to go for it, because this is the time where the energy is going to be just right, the energy is going to be just perfect, but it's also going to be connected to the big change at home. My gorgeous Cancerini, this month you will feel like you want to make changes, you know, around you. Even if they're like a subtle, like a little changes, that's absolutely fine. But every single time you do this, you know, you increase your personal power, because you increase your own vibration, and that just helps you to understand things along your path. It's very important to keep on changing things around us spiritually, more than sometimes people understand. Okay, so this is going to bring you a big change when it comes to home. You're suddenly going to start feeling, I want to change this, I want to change that. And you know, if you feel it, my babies, most certainly just go for it. You're going to be told something by someone, specific information from someone really important in your life, really significant, and it's going to be very interesting, you know, because it's going to also like kind of help you to understand the specific things about the problem in your life that you couldn't understand, and it was slowing you down. It's going to help you just to look at the picture from a slightly different angle, and this is going to be quite interesting, because later on, at around March 2021, it's going to be really beneficial when you make a quite wise decision in order when it comes to you protecting yourself, your security and your power, for example, by making the right decision. Also, you know, this is going to bring you, you know, when you had like a delays, you know, the certain delays that you had in particular that reflected on the actual lack of motivation, you know, it's going to be wonderful, because now this is going to have a really nice spiritual flip-flop moment. And this is important because the time is coming, the time is near. So now you will be able to deal with a specific situation that was very much so delayed, and it affected you like it affected your inspiration and lack of motivation. So now this is going to bring you an important clarity, which is on another hand going to bring you inspiration and potential. This potential is going to help you to live the life you don't want. This potential is going to help you to move on with things that are annoying. This potential is going to help you to be yourself, to do things you want to do in your life. And it's also going to help you realize that you are having a very powerful and specific moment when it comes to having an inspiration through the actual having the control over a situation, which is going to reflect on your self-esteem and your courage and your energy in the best possible way, because you will do something and it's going to feel like you're going to escape the energy and the negativity and the dimension that is like, ew, no baby, no. So this is exactly the right thing to do. On another hand, you know, this was affecting your progress in a certain way, but on another hand, you know, pay attention to lack of teamwork. There is a lack of teamwork that I'm seeing, which means that it's important for you to explain yourself to other people, to express yourself to other people, to express your problems, to express your negativity, to express things that are bringing you down. And I'm talking about people in your life, the people who mean to you. It's just so important to communicate and to express yourself, you know. Very, very important. Now more important than ever, because by doing this, on one hand, something is going to come to you, my babies, but then on another hand, you're going to become aware of the new beginning that you wouldn't be aware of before, because certain timing it's going to be revealed to you that you didn't know before, and that timing is absolutely crucial. Number 7, it's also going to be very important here. And number 7, it's always great number. It's a spiritual number. It means that you're going to be protected at those moments when you are kind of like uncertain and maybe a little bit scared, and this kind of drain your energy in a certain way. This month is going to bring you the beginning, you know, an opportunity with unlimited possibilities. I will say you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't know, I'm not too sure. You're going to be a little bit scared because there are going to be certain elements of the unknown, but just don't forget, you are going through your own rebirth, through your own transformation. So the more you are kind of outgoing, the more you're going to get out of it. Just remember, when you feel like, oh my God, I'm uncertain, just go for it, go for it, go for it, because you will have an opportunity with unlimited possibilities. You're going to be wondering how come you didn't notice this before, but don't worry, everything happens when it's meant to happen. So it doesn't really matter. It's going to take you on the right path, or a path on the right journey, exactly where you are meant to be, when you are meant to be there. Okay. On another hand, you know, an important promise is going to come through, you know, through this, and this is all about the beginning that you wanted to have through these opportunities. You know, it's fantastic because it's going to help you so much, like when it comes to the imbalance of commitments and things like that. You know, the certain imbalance in commitments, it's going to be obvious, but you need to pay attention to why do you have an imbalance in certain commitments, because it's going to boil down towards you making a quite significant decision through realization, and this is going to be quite essential when it comes to your practicality and security indeed. You know, when I said like inspiration and potential, this is what's really important. I must not forget this, my gorgeous Cancerini. When I said to you before that you're going to have a remarkable inspiration and potential, just when that moment happens, you know, it's to do with an inspiration, it's to do with a potential, it's to do with you seeing something. But at the same time, let me tell you, baby, you will know how you will know that this is the moment that I'm talking about. Pay attention to synchronicities. Pay attention to the times certain things repeating. Pay attention to the certain numbers repeating. 333, 777, 888. 222, 111. Every single time when you see the little numbers repeating, in particular this month, it's kind of warning you that there is an important inspiration coming up. It's warning you that there is something coming up that you should be paying attention to it. This is what I want you to know. And at the same time, you need to use your intuition. You need to pay attention to your intuition. 2 things are going to be revealed. What you're like kind of like ignoring, maybe to pay attention to, and the second thing, what exactly you need to do in order to set yourself free. Fantastic and very important moment in time indeed. On another hand, when it comes to your health, my gorgeous Cancerinis, this is important, and I'm going to say it, I know I said this before, but it's just so important for me to mention this, my babies. It's you need to pay attention to boost your immune system. You need to still make sure that you're boosting your immune system. So you need to make sure that you take organic acerola cherry powder, 1 little glass of water, you mix it up every single morning, drink it alongside the actual natural zinc and natural vitamin D, and then at around the lunchtime, if you can take with the food, important, because that way you say to your body that you're getting these supplements with the food. At around the lunchtime, if you can get like a natural organic selenium supplement. If you don't want to take a natural selenium supplement, then you can get organic Brazil nuts. Organic Brazil nuts are the richest source of selenium in the world. So you can get like about 5 or 6 organic Brazil nuts, and you can nibble this throughout the day, every single day, and this is going to boost your immune system, but it's also going to be remarkable when it comes to the energy and lots of other things which this is actually going to boost. On another hand, more important than ever, I already mentioned, I know I'm keep on saying like a bones and joints, so it's very important. Vitamin D that I already mentioned, it's going to be beneficial for your joints and for your bones, and also at the same time I need you to take something like the actual maybe cod liver oil, or like a fish oil, or like a flaxseed oil, which would be the plant version of fish oil, which is going to give you essential fatty acids, omega-3 essential fatty acids. So it's either fish oil, a cod liver oil, or flaxseed oil. So this is something that is going to boost your essential fatty acids, but also at the same time it's going to be very beneficial when it comes to your skeleton, your joints, your bones and things like that, because it's going to help you to keep your joints moist. Also, a little bit of calcium and magnesium, natural calcium magnesium is like a must, because this is also going to play an important and beneficial role when it comes to you taking care of your bones. This is something that you really should be paying attention to. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, you just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Cancerinis, or not. Okay, so now before I go any further, I would just like to recommend you something like a lapis lazuli. It's absolutely a must. It's also known as a stone of an ancient Egypt. It's very powerful, it's very beautiful, it's very unique, and it's brilliant when it comes to bringing this particular balance into our lives. When it comes to us choosing things, when it comes to us doing things, when it comes to us trying to get a bit of a spiritual connection, you know, this is fantastic because it's going to bring you strength, spiritual strength. It's going to bring you courage. It's going to bring you a remarkable wisdom. So those moments in time when you're uncertain, this is going to be brilliant to help you to make a decision, but also at the same time it's going to give you courage, you know, to deal with the situations with people that you feel uncomfortable around. And this month in February, this is going to be like kind of very important for you to actually do. Okay, so this is like this gorgeous little lapis lazuli comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. My gorgeous Cancerinis, by buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel. I have to say this, it's important. The first important date, is the 6th of January. You need to remember, because you know you're gonna have a specific like a news or information that is going to get you thinking, it's going to get you going, it's gonna scare you a little bit, but I just tell you, no, you will be absolutely fine. You know, it's gonna scare you a little bit in such a way, oh, you need to hurry up with this, hurry up with that. No, baby, don't worry, you're gonna be absolutely fine, because it's going to put you in the frame of mind like you need to hurry up to make a certain decision, but you don't. What I want you to remember on the 6th of January, don't rush into anything here. Okay, you will realize you will need time to reflect here, most certainly. It's to do with the choice you will need to make at the end of the month. Okay, you will be a little bit indecisive, but most certainly the 6th of January, it's also going to bring you a reward, and that is going to make that necessary balance in order to see things in a slightly different light. And I like it when we hear something really optimistic and really great, so it kind of take weight off our shoulders when it comes to us focusing towards the specific negative situation, and then just start that what drains unnecessarily our energy. So the 6th of January is going to bring you reward that comes from a hard work indeed, and that is going to help you to successfully balance many priorities at once. This is fantastic because determination and the willpower that you're going to have here is going to lead towards a huge, massive, enormous recognition. In fact, 6th, 7th and 8th of January 2021, whichever determination and willpower you have here, it's going to have this magical elements of you being recognized later on so beautifully in such a powerful way indeed. Okay, on another hand, this is all to do with like you making sure that you need to follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy. This is more important than anything. Don't overanalyze anything. It is not a great time for that, but most certainly it's follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy, which means that someone is going to have such a strong role, like maybe try to kind of like influence you, but then you need to remember to follow yourself, my baby, more than ever. When it comes to having the right balance and things like that in our lives, I highly recommend you like a gorgeous little chakra pendant which has got like a perfect amount of crystals, which helps us to ground ourselves in such a way where we are able to understand so much about life that we don't normally understand. It helps you to express yourself, it helps you to communicate, it helps you to communicate your feelings, and this is going to be very important throughout January and February indeed. I highly recommend you this, and if you would like to get this, the link is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel. This comes with a sterling silver setting, of course, and the gorgeous sterling silver chain. The second important date, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's going to be on the 15th of January. Pam param pam 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 param pam 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 tu 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 pam para. Do you know what it is? It's like a really big moment. You're gonna have very beautiful energy here. It's to do with a fresh new start, because it's gonna be the end of the delays. The 15th of January, it's going to be the greatest new start that you're going to have. And it's going to happen to you because you're going to hear this specific information, which is going to make you realize that this is the end of delays, and that is going to lead towards the sudden and unexpected progress. It's going to surprise you, but this is going to be a very positive change in your life indeed. Very, very positive change in your life indeed. I wouldn't be surprised if there is some kind of traveling going to be quite there is some kind of traveling that you're going to plan on this particular day. But if you do plan some kind of traveling on this particular day, and if you go like this month or in 5 months, it doesn't really matter. As long as the energy is attached to this particular day, you will have an important spiritual experience when you're going to realize something huge indeed. On another hand, the 15th of January, it's all about the end of the challenging times. I like this because now suddenly, the negative energy, the horrible, gray, dark, negative energy is about to be shifted, and you will know that this is the end of the challenging times for you, because things are looking up, and this is going to bring such a welcome relief indeed. But then again, you're going to find your way to a peaceful place. This is marking the end of the really heavy and confused stage in your life. This is going to help you to realize things, that you need to do, that are very necessary for your future, but also at the same time, it's going to be important for your financial security, for yourself and for your family indeed. Okay, I really, really like it. 15th of January will be very important when it comes to you passing a certain knowledge to someone. Just remember this, Cancerini. The 15th of January will be very important when it comes to you passing a certain knowledge to someone. Remember this, please. Now, oh gosh, my lord, you see, these are like tarot cards are alive in this house. So now basically I just have a feeling, I'm just going to connect to the spirit guides. Okay, I'm just going to connect to the spirits. Ellen, the spirit of Ellen is here. The spirit of Ellen is here, okay, with me. And the spirit of Ellen is helping me to actually see what is going to come up for you here. I know it's to do with your own success. And the spirit of Ellen is only here to tell you that this is going to be an excited time when it comes to your own success. And the spirit of Ellen is also helping me to actually take this card out. Ellen, J, something to do with J as well. J. Ellen, J, something Johnson, J, J, something with J, pretty much very strong. They have a patience, have a patience, have a patience. It's more important than anything. On one hand, you know, this goes two ways. You have a patience up until this moment, and this is your reward. But then here, you also will need to understand that you're going to need to have a little patience, because it's going to take slightly longer. But most certainly, you're on the right track, you're on the right path, you're on the right journey. Okay, so now the third part of the third date that I would like you to pay attention to, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's actually going to be the 31st of January. Now, this is brilliant because now this is the time of release. Just remember, you're going to make a major, huge release here, because you're going to realize what exactly needs to end, and you're going to have an ending that will lead to new beginnings. So as soon as you're thinking about, oh, this is not serving me, I don't like this, I don't like that, go for it, baby, because that way you're just increasing this positive energy, which is just going to influence you and have an even bigger impact on your life when it comes to having an important vision which is going to come out of it. Okay, it's going to bring you the need to release situation or people that are actually holding you back, because this is the time of the spiritual transformation. The 31st of January is in fact going to be the most prominent day when it comes to your spiritual transformation. This is not only the last day of this month, but it's also the last day of you struggling with certain things around you, you know, and that is just going to be so brilliant for you, because it's going to help you to see things in a slightly different way. It's going to help make you aware of people that you can trust, situation that you can trust, and the situation that is safe. On another hand, the 31st of January, you will have an amazing opportunity, you know. Just remember, an amazing opportunity on the 31st of January. My God, you just need to remember to be brave, to be courageous, and to be optimistic. Now it's time to take action and do what you are passionate about, because your energy is going to be so strong and it will go a long way. Use it to the best of your ability, my gorgeous Cancerinis. Just trust me, my God. You will be asking yourself on the 31st of January a big question here, and to answer to your big question is to do things that you like. By doing things that you like, the door are about to open for you, and this is the portal, my gorgeous Cancerinis, that I'm talking about. Incredible. Okay, so now the very first part of January, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's going to bring, you know, the very first week of January, it's going to bring you the time where you're not, you know what, the first week, pay attention to what is on your mind the very first thing in the morning. There is a specific information that is going to be on your mind. The first 7 days in January, make sure you understand, there's a specific information going to be on your mind. You will open your eyes and you're going to be thinking, oh my God, about something completely like out of the blue. But it's an ongoing problem, an ongoing situation that was created in your life, and it's just kind of confused you, and that energy prevented you to kind of make a certain action. So something is going to be on your mind the first week, and you need to pay attention to it. This is so important because it's going to help you to actually with your own self-discovery, by pinpointing you towards the problem situation that you should be doing, because it's more significant than what you actually think. It's going to help you to make a decision. It's going to help you with your focus, but it's also going to help you to understand that you need to with an ongoing problem that you're going to be thinking about, you need to make an intellectual response to challenges rather than emotional. Okay, there is going to be sudden and unexpected change, but then again, you're just going to need to review your options very carefully. You're going to be absolutely fine, because by the time we get to the mid-January, you know, it's all about you blending an important ideas of yourself and others with your own to create something extraordinary, an important and very mind-blowing successful compromise. You're going to have a mid-January indeed. Okay, this is going to come from the perfect amount of self-control, patience, and balance. Okay, make sure you understand that mid-January is going to be really busy, and you are going to find yourself juggling multiple priorities, but then at the same time you're going to really find yourself like having an absolute absolutely remarkable ability to do so. And this in itself is going to help you even more to kind of go towards the path that you want to go towards. On another hand, you know, mid-January, you need to remember this, because there is a logic and organization will increase your success, okay? It's time for you to take charge of the situation, okay? It's about the structure and discipline, but it's at the same time about you understanding that you just need to kind of like listen to yourself, and you just need to kind of follow your own intuition, because by the time you get to the last part of January, my gorgeous Cancerinis, you know, there is going to be a very kind of important experience that you are going to have, and that experience that you are going to have is going to happen at around the time when you have a quite a significant invitation. You will be invited you to be part of someone, and you will know that this is your time when you're going to need to make a really important action, and this is so significant when it comes to your security later on, when it comes to your future planning. This is a time for action, and it's time to give a birth to your dreams, my babies, and you will know exactly what I mean, because there is a certain creative project that is going to come up, and that particular creating project will be very, very successful, because later on it's going to bring you the moment which is going to literally change everything. So I'm just going to do this, my gorgeous Cancerini. You see, I just have a need to take the oracle card out again. Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, I'm just going to take this oracle card out, and I'm going to see what is the important message for the end of this month. At the end of January, I'm just going to connect to the spirits, and I'm just going to connect to you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and I'm just going to see what is going to be an important opportunity at the end of the month. Oh my Lord, you see this? An important opportunity just came out of me. It's about the abundance, you know. Pay attention to what's happening around you. Pay attention at the end of the month. Pay attention to, again, what you feel connected to. Pay attention in most particular what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what makes you excited, what makes you happy, what do you like doing, you know, what do you like to focus on, what did you want to do always, because there is a lot going to be on your mind, and you're going to find yourself like, oh my God, like I'm so like thinking about so much, you know. But then again, this is coming from the very much so from the deepest part of yourself. What you're going to do at the end of January, what you're going to make, what you're going to achieve, is going to create an opportunity, and that opportunity is going to lead towards an abundance, okay? And I know that you're going to be wondering, maybe you should do this, maybe you should not. It's a challenging situation, but most certainly you should go for it, my gorgeous Cancerini. It's important. Okay, so now I'm just going to basically see, courage. I knew it. You just need to remember to have a courage. So this is going to be your sign. Have a courage, okay? This is very, very important to remember at the end of the month. So now, my gorgeous Cancerini, I'm going to take these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you. Gosh. Where are you? There you go. So now, my gorgeous Cancerini, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationship. You know, that very annoying stage is coming to an end. A significant month for relationship, because in particular when it comes to things that have been going on over the last 10 months that have been made both of you to worry, that brought you lots of stress, that brought you like an overburdened feeling, that brought you like a little bit of confusion because of the uncertainty when it comes to future. It brought you like excessive pressures, you know. You will know, like, thank you Lord, that the problems are soon to be resolved, okay? But then again, at the same time, there is a new goal that is going to become evident for the couples. New goal, the Hierophant. Yes, surprise, surprise. You see, this is an important and highly powerful moment in time, because it's the time of your both transformations, okay? So very important news. You're both going to have, on one hand, you have patience. Now this is to do with rewards, but on another hand, you know, by the end of the month, there is the door that is about to open to both of you. So not only for you, but both both of you as the couples is like really great confirmation. So you will know which way to go. You will know which path to take. And that path is going to make sure that you're both going to be secure later on when it comes to your practicality, when it comes to your future, when it comes to your security. Very, very important indeed. Okay? So now I'm just going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are single and ready to mingy. My gorgeous Cancerini is the Hermit, yeah? This is very interesting, but I do not see that someone is going to walk into your life this month again. This is strongly a very powerful month when it comes to preparation for something else. On one hand, you also need to learn how to let someone go. My gorgeous Cancerinis, you're very powerful when it comes to your emotions. Just like Piscelinis, you're very powerful indeed, which means that the power of your mind can move the mountains, but at the same time the power of your mind can also slow you down if you slowly just start drifting towards the wrong direction. I'm not saying that you were drifting towards the wrong direction, but I'm just saying that you're very emotional, you're very powerful with your emotions. So if you like someone and you fancy someone, you know, that person is part of your mind, part of your energy, part of your life for a while. So now, why am I saying this to you? Because you need to let someone go. You're going to realize that you're still kind of holding on to someone that you shouldn't. Someone slowly came to an end, and the earlier you realize that that person came to an end, the earlier you're going to let yourself go. Okay, release yourself from this situation. It's important. Okay, so maybe you're not even aware of it. Maybe you didn't even realize that you're kind of fancying someone. So it's very important for you to learn to let go that person. As soon as you learn how to let go that person, it's not meant to be in your life, you know, then the earlier someone else is going to come through, someone else is going to come forward. But there are going to be a couple of situations that's going to happen before someone comes through. Okay, Knight of Wands, you see, this is important time. I need you to be careful because it's a very complex situation here, so you need to go through this throughout January, and then the February it's going to bring someone in, someone new, someone special, someone completely different, like when you least expected. But first of all, karmically, you need to release this person. It's more important than ever, my gorgeous Cancerini. But having said that, the process and the progress that you're going to be part of, it's actually going to have a very strong and direct connection with somebody who's about to walk into your life in February. I'm sorry, I don't see the person walking into your life in January, but February is looking very promising because this person is getting closer and closer. But it's going to come through in a conjunction with the actual January, and the conjunction is going to happen when you start following the certain path. It's going to be elements of the unknown, elements from what you were doing from before, but also elements of the continuation and the elements of the new beginning, new stage, new opportunity, new progress is going to bring you on the path with that particular person. Okay, and it's not going to be that long at all. Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, I love you all so much. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Merry Christmas. I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas to every single one of you. My gorgeous Cancerinis, I love you so much. And Happy New Year 2021. 2020 was like a bit of a bitch of the year. We know 2021. Hello, my darling. Please be nice to us. Yeah, so I wish you all the best in 2021. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Cancerinis. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of light, healing, peace, and love to every single one of you, my gorgeous Cancerinis. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.